Hi guys, this week we had the pleasure of testing out the Suzuki Grand Vitara GLX model, coming in at a price of 415,000 Rand. Our test unit was finished in this sleek metallic grey, giving it a more refined and defined look. Now, starting up at the front, we have Suzuki's distinctive chrome grille, which also houses the front 360 camera degree surround system view. A real bonus for those tight spaces. Above the grille, you'll notice the split LED daytime running lights with the headlamps positioned just below, adding to that bold layered look Suzuki has gone for. Moving to the side, this model rides on some 17-inch alloy wheels that add to that modern crossover atmosphere. The profile is sleek and it bears a familiar resemblance to its sister competition, the Toyota Urban Cruiser. This model comes with some nice amenities such as comfort access for the keyless entry system and a sunroof to let in more light and create a more open air experience. But we'll jump into the interior details. Coming along to the back, the Grand Vitara has a sleek modern look with a crisp LED light bar stretching across and of course the Suzuki logo in the center connecting everything together. But with that being said, let's jump into the interior. Alright, so coming along into the interior of the Suzuki Grand Vitara, right from the get-go, it's a lovely place to be in. And up front, you're greeted with this nice leather-wrapped steering wheel over here with your media controls on the left and your cruise control buttons on the right. And then one cool feature of this vehicle has to be the heads-up display. So within the pop of just the button, I think it works when the vehicle is on. So let me just power it up. So just like that, the heads-up display will flip open each and every time you start the vehicle, or each and every time when you press it, or you're able to retract it manually and stuff like that. But nonetheless, I really like that feature. So up front, we do have our analog dials with our semi-digital screen over there, of which I really like, man. And Suzuki steering wheels have to be the best steering wheels, I have to say. I also like the use of materials in this vehicle. Considering the Urban Cruiser, this one has a bit of some leather stitching or here on the dash, which kind of uplifts the whole vehicle and makes it look a bit modern and things like that. Okay, and it also comes with push start over there, which is a really nice touch. I also like this 9-inch infotainment system over here. It's a must-have actually. You know, the fact that it comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto also comes with. So this vehicle also does come with a 360 surround view camera system over here with a bird's eye view as well. So I have to say that's one of the things that I like about the vehicle. Coming along, we also do have our air vents down here and our single stage climate control over here. Connectivity wise, we have a 12-volt socket, a USB port down here, and a wireless pad. This wireless pad is a bit on the small side for larger phones, but nonetheless it gets the job done. As you can see, this vehicle that I'm in is equipped with a sunroof, which is quite weird for a Grand Vitara to be equipped with a sunroof. But yeah, this one does come with a panoramic sunroof, which kind of makes the cabin feel more airy or more nice to be in, right? So yeah, man, I have to say. And then we also do have our parking sensor buttons here and our traction control buttons and a 5-speed manual gearbox with 2 cup holders and a little center pin over here. It's not the deepest of center pins, but it gets the job done. And then I have to say, I like the seats, even though they're not leather, but they kind of do feel nice to sit on and touch and things like that. So I have to say, I like that. We also do have a place to store our sunglasses over there and stuff like that. But with that being said, let's jump into the back seats and let me take you guys through the back seats of the vehicle. So you guys join me inside the back seats of the Grand Vitara, and I have to say it's quite a very spacious vehicle to be in. Leg room is a lot. Headroom is also a lot, considering that this vehicle has a panoramic sunroof that kind of eats into the top. It's quite a lot, right? Also like the fact that this leather theme also continues along to the back. Connectivity wise, back here we do have a USB port and a Type-C port over here and some air vents. We also do have a center armrest over here that comes with 2 cup holders. And I have to say, man, I like that Suzuki thinks about everything. That being said, let's jump into the driving impressions and let me take you guys through that. So you guys join me inside the Grand Vitara for the driving impressions, and right from the get-go, let's start off with the oily bits. So under the hood we have a 1.5 litre naturally aspirated engine that puts out about 77 kilowatts and 138 newton meters of torque. And right from the get-go, those are not impressive numbers, especially for a car of this size, right? In town or with city driving, it's okay, but where you start to feel that okay, this car does need a bit of some power is when you're on the highway. Like right now, I'm on the highway and I can hear the 1.5 litre naturally aspirated engine kind of like screaming at me. Right now I'm doing 120 and the revs are sitting at about 3,500 revs, which is a bit high, you know. So yeah, I feel like maybe Suzuki can just bring in a 6th gear or 6-speed manual gearbox. That's why I feel like maybe it'll quiet down the engine a bit, or relatively just turbocharge the engine, right? Because 77 kilowatts and 138 newton meters of torque for 415,000 rand is not, yeah, it's not a lot of numbers. It's not impressive at all. But nonetheless, man, it's okay. It's a very, very solid engine. We've seen this engine in the Urban Cruiser. We've seen it in the Fronx that I reviewed on my channel. So it's a trusted engine that is used across the entire range of Suzuki. So that, at least that's one big up. And if there's anything I have to commend Suzuki, it has to be its fuel consumption, right? Suzuki's claims of about fuel consumption of about 6.9 liters per 100 Ks. So this vehicle reads its figures in kilometers per liter. So it says 14.3 kilometers right now, and I think that translates to exactly on the point, like about 6.9 liters per 100 Ks, if not 7 liters. Which I have to say, it's impressive, you know, for a manufacturer to claim numbers and actually achieve those numbers. And I have a bit of a heavy foot, especially when it comes to manual cars. So I strongly believe that you can get it down. I strongly believe that you can get it down into, let's say, 6.7 or things like that, right? I strongly believe that you can get it down. And I've been achieving these figures mainly with city driving. Mainly with city driving. In terms of wind noise, I don't know, man. I am experiencing some wind noise over here. Road noise, yeah, you do experience a bit of some road noise, but it's not too bad. It's not unbearable. You can definitely cope with it. It's okay. But I have to say, this cabin is quite a lovely cabin to be in, especially the fact that I have, you know, your heads-up display over there, where I can use it to, you know, just see whatever that's being displayed in front of me. Let's say, for example, I have my eyes on the road, and right now I want to change my temperature. I can easily just flick a button here on my temperature, and it will show me exactly what I'm doing here, down here. So that's really, really nice. I like this heads-up display over here. And then I have to say, man, it's quite a solid car. It's quite a solid car. It's very similar to the Urban Cruiser that I reviewed because they are built on the same platform. So yeah, man, that's about it from the driving impressions. I have nothing else to complain about. It's quite a solid car. Maybe a bit of, yeah, it does, when there's crosswinds, it does, yeah, you do feel the crosswinds kind of like moving it a bit here and there, but it's not too unbearable. It is a bit sturdy. It's not a sports vehicle at the end of the day, but yeah, handling is not that impressive, but it's not too bad as well. So yeah, man. With that being said, that's my driving impressions, and I am CJ from 6 Gear Wheels. I'll catch you guys in the next video.